Who is calling the junk room?
Yeah, this is George.
George, how's it going, George?
Pretty good, Junkman. Calling from California.
Woo, California. Way out on the... Man, it's only 7 o'clock there, I guess.
Yeah, I'm calling from a little place called Skywalker Ranch.
Skywalker Ranch. Man, I think I've heard of that. I'm not really sure. I think Kathleen Kennedy bought it.
You want to do the math, or should I, Junkman?
The math? I'm not doing any math.
Yeah. So, you know who I am, Junkman?
Now, I think this is George Lucas.
What?
I think this might be George Lucas.
So, I was wondering, I was going to ask you why you haven't done any more videos on my favorite creation, my favorite character I created.
Who's that, Jar Jar Binks?
That's right. The force is strong with this one.
Well, you did such a good character. I can't add anything to it.
I want you to talk about my my merchandise for Jar Jar.
You did have
seen the Jar Jar Binks mank?
I think I was thinking I did a Jar Jar Binks. I think I did a Jar Jar Binks video about merchandise. If not, I should do it. You're right, I should do it.
You put a quarter in him when he dances?
That sounds...
That's my favorite Jar Jar Binks.
I bet that made you laugh. Was it you that came up with the Jar Jar blow-up chair?
You better believe it.
Man, Jar Jar. You Jar Jarred all the way to the bank with that, didn't you?
He was always my favorite, Junkman.
I can see why. He's probably the coolest character in the Star Wars universe.
People don't understand him. You know, people don't understand me.
I guess not. I heard that's why Disney bought Star Wars, just to get Jar Jar Binks.
I was so tired of that franchise. It was really a huge pain in the ass. I couldn't deal with it anymore.
Well, I understand that. That happens, especially when you got all the hate. You love Jar Jar, and then you got a bunch of hate for it.
Everybody hated me, so I was like, all right, fine, let Disney have it.
And now they
get all that.
Yep, now she gets all the hate, and you can sit back and laugh.
Let that Kathleen Kennedy woman get all that.
There's something I always wanted to ask George Lucas. How many plaid shirts do you own?
How many what?
How many plaid shirts do you have?
Well, you see, Junkman, that's all I have in my closet. So I own probably over 100,000.
Man, you must own stock in the plaid company. Well,
I got a lot of them. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to let you go back to making those movies that you said nobody wants to see. So I want to thank you for calling in.
All right, Junkman.
Thank you
for more Jar Jar Binks video.
I will do that. I'll have a Jar Jar channel. Thanks for calling.
Don't worry. More Indiana Jones.
Can you believe it? No, I can't. You probably don't either. I bet even Grandma doesn't believe that was George Lucas calling in right there. The rest of my ears right there. We got George Lucas calling. Ooh, I feel like Wolfman Jack or something.
Hey, Jumpman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.